When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof, like Aloe or Allbirds, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and great marketing. But an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business, making selling, and for shoppers, buying, simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does online business better than Shopify. It's home of Shop Pay, the #1 checkout in the world. You can use it to boost conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going through to checkout. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/income, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/income to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/income. Disturbed listeners, we're giving you a sneak peek at the exclusive content you usually only get over on the Patreon. Disturbing Calls is graphic and frightening 911 calls, raw audio, and context for the horrific acts you'll hear. If you like the episode, we hope you'll consider subscribing to the Patreon. You can vote on future episodes, get early and ad-free editions of all our content, and get access to every episode of Disturbing Calls we've ever made. We'll see you soon for more disturbing content. And hey, thanks for listening. On this episode, we have 3 different calls made by 3 different romantic partners, each in their own way, a witness to the horror you'll hear on today's show. It was the middle of a Philadelphia snowstorm, January 26, 2011, when 27-year-old Ellen Greenberg returned home early from teaching her first-grade class. The school had closed early due to the weather, and Ellen texted her fiancé, Sam Goldberg, to say she was home safe. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Sam later left their apartment to work out in the building's gym. When he came back just after 6:30 p.m., the door was locked from the inside. He knocked, no answer. He texted and called her, still nothing. Eventually, he forced his way in. That's when he found her.
Oh, I need a now. I just walked the right car, but she has her on the floor with blood everywhere.
What is the address?
Please come now, now.
Is this a house or apartment?
Oh no.
Apartment. What apartment number? Where is she bleeding from?
Oh no, I can't tell you.
So you have to calm yourself down in order to get you some help.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm looking at her right now. I can't see anything. There's nothing broken. She's bleeding. Ellie?
You don't know where she's bleeding from? Can't see where blood's coming from?
I think her head. I think she hit her head, I think. Look, it's all everywhere. It's everywhere.
She might have fallen. Do you know what happened?
She may have slipped. There's blood on the table. Her face is a little purple.
Okay, hold on for rescue for her. Stay on the phone.
Lafayette Fire Department 842. What's the address? No,
40. Please hurry. Yes.
Let's go.
I went downstairs to go work out. I came back up. The door was latched. My fiance's inside. She wasn't answering. So after about a half hour, I decided to break it down. I see her now, just on the floor with blood. She's not responding.
Okay, she's breathing. Look at her chest. I need you to calm down. I need you to look at her chest. It's real. Listen to me. Someone's on the way. Look at her chest. Is she flat on her back?
She's on her back.
Okay, look at her chest and tell me if it's going up and down, up and down.
I don't see her moving.
Okay, do you know how to do CPR?
I don't.
Okay, I can tell you what to do, okay, until they get there. I want you to keep her flat.
Oh, God.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, okay.
Willing to do CPR with me over the phone until they get there?
I have to, right?
Okay, so get her flat on her back, bare her chest, okay? You want to rip her shirt off. Okay. You're down by her side.
Oh my God, Ellie, please.
Listen, you can't freak out, sir, because you
Okay, I'm trying not. Her shirt won't come off. It's a zipper. Oh my God, she stabbed herself.
Where?
She fell with a knife. Oh no, her knife sticking out.
What?
There's a knife sticking out of her heart.
Oh, she stabbed herself?
I guess I don't know where she fell on it. I don't know.
Okay, well, don't touch it.
Okay, so I'm just trying to let her out. Here now, I mean, what do I do?
So, I mean, you can't, if the knife is at her chest, it's going to be kind of hard for you to do CPR at this time.
Oh no, oh my goodness, okay.
Police, which operator?
277.
Is someone coming here?
Yes, they are. You said, right?
Yes.
Okay, someone's on the way. And the knife is still inside?
Wait, your what?
The knife is still inside of her?
Yes, I didn't take it out.
Was it her chest or what area does it?
It looks like it's right in her heart.
Okay, someone's on the way out there, okay? Just get your way. How old is she? 27. And there's no sign of life at all? I've been trying to her arm.
No, please don't be. What?
Been trying to her arm and tell me if she responds to pain.
Ellie. She's not, her arm and her hands are still warm. I don't know what that means, but there's blood everywhere. I mean,
I know, but you can't, and the knife is still inside of her. How far? Can you see how far it went in? Oh, wait, it was just you there with her?
we're the only ones here.
And she ran in the door, you said latched it shut?
No, I went downstairs to work out, and when I came back up, the door was latched.
Oh.
Like it was, it wasn't like it was, it was like locked from the inside, and I'm yelling, so I was.
And then how you broke that into?
Oh, no.
So there's no sign of a break-in?
No sign of a break-in at all. I mean, there will be when you get here, because I had to break the latch, but to get in.
Okay, and this is a house, right?
It's an apartment, 5-room apartment.
Okay.
Oh my God. All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
When first responders arrived, Ellen Greenberg was already gone. Her body was found sitting upright against the kitchen cabinets with a knife plunged deep into her chest. Snow still fell outside. The front door had been locked from the inside. Nothing was stolen, no signs of forced entry, no signs of struggle. But something didn't feel right. Ellen had 20 stab wounds in total. 10 of those were to the back of her neck and head. Others pierced her stomach, her chest, and even her scalp. 11 bruises were found across her body, in various stages of healing. She was fully clothed, her hair still damp from a recent shower. The initial ruling was homicide, but just over a month later, that ruling was changed to suicide. Investigators cited a lack of defensive wounds and the locked apartment. There were no signs of anyone else entering or exiting. They pointed to her recent anxiety diagnosis and a history of taking Klonopin and Ambien, both found in her system at therapeutic levels. But Ellen's psychiatrist would later say she showed no suicidal tendencies, and she had never expressed thoughts of self-harm. Her parents, Joshua and Sandra Greenberg, weren't convinced. They began an exhaustive private investigation, hiring independent experts to review the evidence. What they uncovered deepened the mystery. One forensic pathologist noted that at least one stab wound in the back of Ellen's neck would have severed her spinal cord. A potentially incapacitating injury. If that wound had occurred before the others, the idea that Ellen inflicted the rest herself becomes difficult to reconcile. Crime scene reconstructionists raised concerns too. The path of the wounds didn't seem consistent with hesitation marks. The knife, still lodged in her chest, was embedded with unusual force. There was also blood spatter on the cabinets above her, leading some experts to suggest that she may have been standing when she was first injured. The official cause of death was eventually changed again, from suicide to undetermined. But no criminal charges have ever been filed. Sam Goldberg, the fiancé who found Ellen's body, cooperated with the police and was never named a suspect. He told investigators that he had gone to the gym for about 30 minutes and returned to find the door locked. The timeline, the forensics, the wounds, they all raised questions. And more than a decade later, those questions remain unanswered. Ellen's parents continue to push for the case to be re-examined. They filed lawsuits, lobbied state officials, and held press conferences, all in pursuit of a clearer answer to what really happened in that apartment on a snowy day in January. There are facts, there is evidence, and then there is what we still don't know. What happened to Ellen Greenberg that day may never be fully understood. It was late in the evening, April 29, 2009, when 35-year-old Jerry Lee Jones Jr. appeared outside a home in rural Botetourt County, Virginia. Inside were Jody Hoover, his wife, and their children. When Jones began banging on the door demanding to be let in, a 911 call was placed by Hoover's wife. The line stayed open, capturing the entire incident.
Botetourt 911, where's your emergency? Okay, and what's wrong tonight, sir?
There is a strange man outside our home, and he's hollering, and he's crying out. I don't know what's going on with him.
Can you see anything about him, what he looks like?
No, it's dark and raining.
Okay. Did he have a vehicle or is he on foot?
He's on foot.
Has he come to your door, windows?
He's at our door.
He's at your front door?
He's at our back deck.
At the back deck? Okay, hold on one second for me, okay?
I'm going to give you my wife. I'm going to go get my gun.
Hello. Ma'am, hold on one second for me, okay?
Okay.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, what's wrong?
He's trying to break down the door.
He's trying to break the door down, Kenny, right now. Okay, ma'am, we've got deputies headed that way, okay?
All right, thank you.
Don't hang up with me, okay?
Okay.
No matter, listen, I want to tell you something. No matter what happens, just don't hang the phone up. You can set it down if you have to.
I don't know. I think he's got a gun. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
He has a gun.
I don't know if that's what he's got.
Ma'am, can you see the gun?
No, I don't know if that's what it is. He's trying to break down the door. I can't tell.
She can't tell. She's on the house. Can you ask your husband what kind of gun it is?
He's just beating the door.
I hear him. Ma'am. Ma'am, can you see if he has a gun?
No, I cannot see. No, we've got louvers on the door, and the door is shut. It's a sliding glass door.
She can't tell. He told her husband he had one. Ma'am, is he able to get in the door?
Not right now. He's trying.
What? They don't know. They can't see me or hear anything. Okay, what's he doing now, ma'am?
He's asking what date it is. He's talking about something about Vietnam in 1969.
He's talking about Vietnam.
I don't want to hurt you, okay?
Is he talking to your husband nationally, or is...
No, he is not.
Okay. Does your husband know him?
No, like I say, we can't even see who it is.
Okay.
We don't.
Did you hear a vehicle or anything like that pull up, or did he just walk?
No, I didn't even know until he was on the back door. I can't tell. It's dark outside. So
Can you ask your husband to look to see if it looks like he has a weapon?
They're on the way. They're on the way.
Yeah, they're coming now. We've got several officers on the way. Ask your husband to look to see if that man has a weapon.
I do not want to look because he's beating on the door, and I'm afraid if I open the screen, he's going to come through.
Okay. They're not going to look to see if he has a weapon because if they open the door. Okay. What's he doing now?
I don't hear anything now.
Okay. Where's your husband? Still at the back door?
We're standing here in the kitchen. He is trying to get into the sliding glass door.
Which he's trying to get in through the sliding glass door? And what side of the house is the sliding glass door on?
It is in the back of the house.
I don't know you.
Yeah, just tell your husband to keep talking to him and try to.
Okay.
If he
He's
can
talking
be
about
calm.
busting the door down and something about a watch, and he's giving us
Okay.
a few minutes. He's counting, so
He's counting down. The guy outside the house. The guy outside the house is counting down. He's counting out loud, saying he's gonna bust the door down.
I don't want to hurt you.
What kind of gun does your husband have?
what?
I cannot let you in.
Ma'am.
It's like a rifle.
Okay. Hey, can
It's a shotgun.
Your husband is at the door talking to this guy. He does have a shotgun.
He's
Just back there. You get behind the door. You lock the door.
The husband inside the house has a gun. Yes. Well, the guy. What just happened?
I hear him walking around outside on the deck. I don't know. Oh my gosh! He's trying to get through the door. You have got to get somebody here.
They're on the way, ma'am. I promise. Okay, they're coming as fast as they can. What door is he beating on? The same one?
That's the slide glass door in the back.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any neighbors or anything like that you've had dealings with that you know have been in Vietnam or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Please, just go away. Please.
Is he talking to your husband?
He's beating on the door. I can even see the glass. It's going to break.
Man, I can hear it, okay? I have officers on the way. Just stay on the phone with me. Everything's going to be all right.
For you.
He's saying he doesn't care who my husband is. Are you a soldier?
Okay. He's talking a lot about Vietnam and are you a soldier? But he's beating the door and it's glass. Yeah, I can hear him telling them he doesn't care who they are.
He said something about we better stop everything that's been happening.
The back sliding glass deck door.
The back sliding glass.
Okay, man, there should be a deputy close, okay? Just stay
Okay,
on
he's
phone
at the
with me.
back deck. Are the police out there? He thinks that cars are out there. He's around back.
Okay, there is. I did just tell him that he's at the back sliding glass deck door. He's still there, right?
Yes.
Okay, just hang out on the phone with me for a second.
We've got a wrought iron table out there. I think he's getting the chair.
He's getting the chair. Hey, he has the chair in his hand.
He's counting. Oh my God! Oh God! He's getting ready to come in. Oh my God! Oh my Lord! Oh my God!
Man, he's still there.
Hey, oh my God! Please get somebody here quick!
Ma'am.
From inside the house.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
What happened?
He just got through the husband shot him, but he's still moving. Oh Lord.
Okay, the husband shot him. Where did he shoot him?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where's your husband?
He's standing here in the kitchen to make sure he doesn't come in.
Okay, I want you to tell your husband to put the gun down.
What if he comes in to try and attack us?
Ma'am, if he shot him, he's not, ma'am, if he shot him, he's not going to get up. Tell your husband to put the gun down, please.
She says to put the gun down, but
Is he laying on the ground? Is he breathing?
we cannot tell. It is still dark.
Is he on the back deck?
Yes, he's laying on the back deck, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
See if I can do it. Okay, ma'am, it's going to be okay. That's okay, I got it. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, have you put the weapon down?
I have put the weapon down.
Okay, now what happened?
He busted through my back patio door
Okay,
and was coming into the house.
okay.
And I shot 2 shots at him in the chest.
And is he laying on the back deck?
I'm pretty sure. It's dark. I hear him, I think, moaning some.
He shot him twice in the chest. He can hear moaning, but he is on the back deck. He's pretty sure. Okay. Okay, sir, I'm sorry about that. I just want to double check and make sure no one still has a weapon, right? You put the gun down on the kitchen floor?
Yes, the gun is on the kitchen floor.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure that you're aware that there are deputies outside, and I don't want
Yeah, the
you to shoot
deputies
them.
are coming in the door now.
Okay.
When authorities arrived, Jones was dead from 2 gunshot wounds, one to the chest, the other to the head. Jody Hoover, the homeowner, told investigators he had acted to protect his family. Police confirmed that Jones had entered without permission and was acting violently. Hoover was not charged. In the aftermath, Jones's family struggled to understand what had happened. His sister, Margaret Jones, told the Roanoke Times that her brother had been drinking heavily that night, and he was likely confused about where he was. It was the birthday of their late father, an emotional day for the family. Jerry had been drinking in remembrance, and a friend reportedly dropped him off near the Hoover home, unaware of what would follow. Toxicology reports showed Jones' blood alcohol content was more than 4 times the legal limit for driving. Margaret believed her brother may have thought he was at a friend's house, not realizing he was breaking into a stranger's home. Inside that home, however, the situation felt very different. According to the Hoovers, Jones ignored verbal commands to leave and advanced toward them aggressively. Jody had retrieved a gun and opened fire, justified, investigators later said, under Virginia's self-defense laws. There were no charges, no trial, but for everyone involved, the damage was done. You're listening to Disturbed. We'll be right back. Imagine it. A hot summer night. You're out walking in the woods, and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot them. A famous actor who is also a serial killer. They get down on all fours and break into a sprint. Are they gaining on you? Absolutely not. Lucky for you, you're wearing Quince's lightweight and fashionable joggers, and getting away from a real-life cannibal celebrity is a breeze. I rely on my black flow-knit performance joggers from Quince on the daily, playing in the yard, lounging around the house, surviving the horrors of the Ohio wilderness. These babies can do it all, and they do it in style. I'm wearing Quince this summer, and so should you. Stick to the staples that last with elevated essentials from Quince. Go to quince.com/disturbed for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/disturbed to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/disturbed.
Parents of tweens, if you're familiar with far-off drop-offs...
Dad, stop, right here.
Or get DMs about what's for dinner, you may be experiencing tween milestones. For your son or daughter, these can start at age 9. HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too.
For most, HPV clears on its own. But for those who don't clear the virus, it can cause certain cancers later in life.
Embrace this phase. Help protect them in the next.
Ask their doctor today about HPV vaccination. Brought to you by Merck.
Welcome back to the podcast. In September 2006, a call came into Edmonton Police that was calm and horrifying.
Edmonton 911 emergency. Do you need police, fire, or ambulance?
I have just smothered my wife.
I'm putting you to police, sir.
Edmonton Police Service, I can help you.
I have just smothered my wife. My name is Noel Lavery. We live at 96 Melbourne Road East.
Okay. And what is your name again? It's Wolf?
My name is Noel.
Noel? Okay.
O-E-L.
Okay.
And I have
what's your date of birth, Noel?
I beg your pardon?
What is your date of birth?
15th of July, 1928.
Okay.
What the hell has that got to do with the fact that I just murdered my wife?
Okay, I need the information from you.
All right. Okay. Ask on.
Okay, 15th of July, you said? 1928?
That's correct.
Okay. Does your wife ill, sir, or was she ill?
She was a very chronic alcoholic.
Okay. Was she drunk tonight, or what?
Yes, she was.
What is her name?
Her name was Sherry, S-H-E-R-R-Y, Lavery.
Okay. Okay, where is she now?
926 Melbourne Road East.
No, but where is she in the house now?
There.
Okay. Are you there or not?
Yes, I'm beside her.
Okay, in the bedroom?
Yes.
How old is she?
50. She's almost 51.
Okay.
Hello.
Yep.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm just typing here.
Yeah.
Is she breathing at all or not?
No, she's not.
Okay.
I put the pillow on her face.
Okay.
I held it there until she stopped.
Okay. Okay, did you have an argument with her tonight, or?
Speak up, please.
Did you have an argument with her tonight?
No, it wasn't an argument.
Okay.
No, my wife has been a very chronic alcoholic.
Okay.
For quite some time. There's a whole medical history that will come out of this.
Okay. Okay, what caused you to do it tonight?
Which end?
Sorry?
I've been hang on a moment.
Yeah.
Now, I have been to my meeting, Men for Sobriety.
Okay.
Sherry has been in and out of hospitals with chronic alcoholism for some time.
Okay.
I'm considerably older than she is.
Yeah.
And we have tried. She's been through every program that ADAC Possibly has.
Okay.
And to no avail.
Okay.
We drank tonight, and we talked about it. This will all come out, there's no doubt. My wife is now dead.
Okay.
And I killed her. There's no argument or dispute about that.
Okay. Okay, and was it a mutual decision or was it your decision to do it?
We talked about it.
Okay.
She said she could not give me any promise of cure for alcoholism.
Okay.
She is 51. I am 78. I am her sole and only caregiver. And I told her that I just couldn't do this anymore.
Okay.
I'm not denying anything. This is it and all. I put a pillow over her face, and she didn't feel any pain because she was chronically alcoholic and drunk.
Okay.
And I held it, and I held it, and I held it until I called you. Kevin, get the hell away. No, I have to leave. No, you don't.
Who's that?
No, Sherry is dead. This is my son-in-law trying to give her CPR. When? A long time ago.
Yeah.
This is my son-in-law trying to give her CPR.
Okay.
Get the police here as quick as you can. Are they on the way?
Yeah, should be on our way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to deny anything here. Get the police here, please. They're on their way. Sir, who am I speaking to?
Bert.
Bert, there is no point in us, you and I, carrying on a conversation. What is done is done.
Okay.
The authorities are on the way. We will be here.
Okay, and that's your son, Kevin, that's there in the background?
That's my son-in-law, who rushed to try and give her CPR.
Okay.
But I made sure that she was gone before I made the phone call.
Okay, did your son-in-law live there or what?
I'm sorry?
Did your son-in-law, did you call him as well?
No, I didn't. I called my wife's daughter from my previous marriage.
Okay.
She called her husband, Kevin. There is really no need for us to continue this. If the authorities are on their way, what is done is done.
Okay.
The police coroner will want to have you take care of this. Okay. There are no excuses being made.
Okay.
Thank you, Bert.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay, no.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
On the evening of September 27, 78-year-old Noel Lavery returned home to his small Edmonton apartment after attending a support group for men living with alcoholics. His wife, 50-year-old Sherry Lavery, had spent most of the day bedridden, drunk, as she often was. Noel had gone out earlier in the morning to pick up vodka for her. It had become a routine. That night, they had a quiet conversation. Sherry, deeply intoxicated, told him, "I don't think I'm ever going to quit drinking. I think I'll die an alcoholic." Then she said something else. "Maybe you need to do something about that." Noel did. Later, in a taped interview with homicide detective Greg Martin, Noel explained what had happened in detail. He said Sherry had spilled her final drink, so he took the glass from her hand. Then he placed a pillow over her face and laid across it until she stopped breathing. He cried as he did it. Then he kissed her, called his daughter, and dialed 911. "Yes, I murdered my wife," Noel told police. "I don't deny any of it. What's done is done, and I'll accept the consequences." Sherry Lavery had struggled with severe alcoholism for years. According to Noel, he had spent 16 years caring for her, watching her decline. In his words, he believed he was ending her pain. Noel was initially charged with second-degree murder, but later convicted of manslaughter. In 2010, now 83 years old, he was sentenced to 2 years of house arrest. Justice Donna Shelley expressed compassion in her ruling, saying, "He's already suffered the worst possible punishment. Mr. Lavery loved Mrs. Lavery a great deal, and he took exceptionally good care of her. He suffered greatly watching her suffer." The case drew public outcry and debate. Some called it mercy, others called it murder. Noel himself never wavered. "I don't regret what I have done," he said in an interview. "I was taking her pain away." The 911 call stands as an unsettling moment of finality. A man reporting his crime without panic or denial. No excuses, just a life-ending confession that begins and ends in the same breath. This has been your Patreon-exclusive episode of Disturbing Calls. I'm your host, Doug Bailey. This is a production of Killer Podcasts, part of the Evergreen Podcasts Network. To find more scary good shows, check out killerpodcasts.com. Our producer is Noah Fouts. Audio and sound design by Nathan Corson. Thanks for listening. And hey, stay safe out there.